Hello, my name is Celia and I'm going to show you my Meet Bootcamp project. I will start with the database diagram. Here we have a database diagram with two tables. One table is for the collector and the other table are for the collectibles. Inside each table we have the information we need to provide the database, like the name, the year of the item. Okay, so this is going to be like the base to create the database. In this case, to creating the database, we did use MySQL Workbench. Here we have the two base tables, the collector ones and the item ones, with all information and like if you can, I mean everything. It's like you have to fulfill it. It's not null, like the size of the name of the picture, whatever. After creating the database, I did also check and did some tests to see if the database was currently working, and yes, I did. So I did create the database, and after that I did create my little project. In this case, the project had to be related to the collections and the collectors, as you can see in the database. So I did create this little web application. When you get into it, we have this little animation. Okay, here we have like a description of the application. In this case, it would be like a community of collectors where they can show their collectibles to other people, more like a social community. So this is the landing page, and it has an app bar with the different sections we can get in, and it has also a footer with the social media icons to go to their social media. Besides that, we have the collectors section. Here I have some of them. For example, we're gonna get into this collector. We can see the information like more in detail. We can add a collectible. In this case, it would be a Spider comic from the, I don't know. We can update a picture of the collectible as well. And here we have the card of the collectible. About collectibles, we can see them more in detail. We can edit them. We can go back to the landing page. And for example, we can erase them. We can delete them. In this case, I'm gonna delete what I created before. And if we check it again, it's not there anymore. So for example, on this card, we can edit the card using a form. Okay, as you can see, the previous data is still here. I don't know, we're going to change the name, like Edward. He still likes comics. And we're going to change the phone number. And he will also like update his picture, profile picture, using this one. As you can see, all the information of the card is updated. The phone number, the name, and the picture. So besides that, we can create a new profile of a collector. Going to the new free collector. I mean, this was focused to the freak community. That's why I call it free collection and free collectors. So I don't know, we're gonna create Amanda. She likes stuff, freak stuff. .com. She has passwords. Freak stuff. And the phone number. And Amanda will be this girl here. Okay. Now we have created Amanda, but if we go inside the cart, the collection is empty. So we have as well the option to add a new collectible. I don't know, like she will collect ponies as well. From the 90s. And pony. We can add a picture of the pony or the collectible. So now we have here information of the collectible and the collector in detail. We can go back, etc. So I did use some little animations to make it more funnier to do. We have hoovers on the buttons as well as the animation to get in of the navbar of this. And I make the site responsive as well. So here we can see, for example, the responsive of the collector section. Okay, this is how it would be seen on a phone. So basically the cards are shown 1-to-1. They are all 1-to-1. If we get into the card of a collector, the items are shown from 1-to-1 as well. So here we have the landing page and everything. And here we have the sections. And besides that, what can I tell you? Here we have a little bit of all the code I did use to this. We did use Node. We did use the library, Express library, to create like the base of our project. So with the Express library, we already have like the folders to save our files. Here, for example, in the config, we have the database information. So like this, we are able to connect and to communicate the database with our project. Here we have the controllers. That basically the controllers are the ones that are performing the actions, like to post the information from the form to the front end, to post the information from the edit form to the front end, using as well some MySQL commands, as we can see here, and getting information from the request body, the request file, and params ID. This is for the dynamic IDs of the items and the collectors. And all this information, we are making the constructoring of this information, and we are getting the information directly from our forms. Also, we are using middleware, Malter. So this way we are able to get the images from the forms and to save them into the public folder and to use them later. So basically, using the Malter, we are able to manage pictures and files into our forms. And here we have the public folder where we are saving the images. Here we have, for example, the images from the profiles of the items. Here we have the images that the users did upload from the collectors. And what else? I mean, basically here we have all the static content that we will use and will be used by our application. After that, we have the roots. The roots are, we have two kind of roots in this case. We have the root get, that is used to get a view, to see what we can see on the screen. And after that, we have the root post. The root post, it's for forms, and it's in charge to post or to transfer information that we are getting from the forms. What else? After that, we have the views. So all the views are basically what the views we see on the front end. So this is a view, and this is a view. every view has its own file, and after that the view is rendered, and that's how we are able to see it on the front end. And basically after that we have the app. This is like the main document, which is redirecting the information of its root to its own file. So for example, we need the index root, okay, it's redirected to /root/index, which means that this variable here, okay, it's telling us that we will use the index root document to perform all the information or to perform the actions we have on the index. And basically that's everything I can talk about the programmation. And as well, maybe, we have as well the style sheets. I did use CSS and HTML to create this web application. So basically we have like options like to create buttons, the background colors, to see if we want something with border radius, if not. Also we have the hoovers. The hoovers are the little animations we have when we pass the mouse through an item. This is a hoover as well. Like this you can make your website look beautiful and nice. And also like it helps sometimes to people to get through the website. And that's pretty much all my project by now. Hopefully you like it. It's not a really complicated one. It's not a huge project. It's a small one, but I think it's something like to start with. It's okay for me. And that's all.